Hello, salutations. What to do is stop the gamer off out of the Durag gang. No vibes like get it. Happy Thursday, chat. Welcome back to another Marvel's Avengers stream. Appreciate everyone for hanging out yesterday. It was a lot of fun. What's up, Joe Fisher, Hot Boy, Film Watcher, Energy Games. What's up, Pepe Le Pew, Bucky Barnes. The model for Bucky looks insane. Really hope he looks like that. Yep. Yeah, I feel like that is how he's gonna look. Just my guess off of the little glimpse we got so far. I think this is decently how Bucky's gonna look. I feel like that's how Bucky should look. What's up, Craig? What's up, Steven? If Bucky doesn't look like this, I'll be very surprised. What's up, YouTube Toby? What's up, Misfit? What's up, Johnny? Aqua. Aqua, unfortunately, can't play Avengers with us because he has been banned by PlayStation for 7 days because of hate speech. So Aqua's playing solo for the next week. Rip Aqua. What's up, Javaria? You'll find who did it. Someone told on Aqua for hate speech, so Aqua can't play anymore for 7 days. What's up, Mr. Green? What's up, Jace? Did my raid disappear? Yes, it did. I posted about it on Twitter. I didn't even notice. It was funny. I streamed for 4 hours yesterday. That shows you how much I don't care about the raid. I streamed for 4 hours yesterday. I even went to Wakanda. Didn't even notice my raid was missing. I was like, so I didn't know until someone in Discord was like, "Yo, my raid's gone." So then I loaded my game up and saw the raid was missing. Apparently the Mega Hive disappeared too. Imagine getting banned for real lunch because you wanted no. To be clear, Aqua wasn't banned from Avengers. He was banned from PlayStation. PlayStation told him, "Nope, you're done." That's so funny. But I honestly, that's how little I care about the raid. I did not even notice it was gone. Shane still not working. Oh yeah, doesn't she have one missing? Disappearing content only on Avengers. Absolutely. So I play Rumbleverse. I downloaded it and never played it. I did a poll to see if people wanted to see it. So but it didn't rank high. I never ended up playing it, but it looked kind of fun. I'm stick to multiverses for now. Good to see you. Give everyone a chance to come in here. Make sure you would like and subscribe, share this video out. And if you want to support my work here, providing you top tier gameplay, news, rumors, leaks, you can !join to become a member of the Discord and get early access to videos, those awesome badges, emotes, and you can just laugh at Aqua in the Discord for getting banned for hate speech from PlayStation. So the official Marvel's Avengers blog is out today, and it's just week 2 of the second anniversary celebration, and they're going to be giving out some free goodies. You're going to be getting weekly bundles, the fragment extractor, the hero catalyst. More importantly, getting some free skins. You're getting, for logging in, you're getting the MCU Iron Man 2, Captain America 1, and Thor 1. You're getting those skins for free just from logging in. If you already have those skins, I mean, you don't get them. You don't get anything. But if you do, bet. Appreciate that sub, Joe. Welcome to Durag Gang. Can definitely be a little smaller. Before reset, do I want to play the OLT? I'll play the OLT. I don't mind that. So once we get some more people in here, I'm gonna talk about what I think is going to happen with Winter Soldier, because I think there's a chance. I think there's a decent chance we're going to get a glimpse at him this month. They say your game glitched in the raid. The mega chains and missions themselves disappeared. Yeah, it was all over. It was all over Avengers Twitter. Yeah, we were just talking about it. They didn't announce it. They didn't make an announcement, and it got fixed within a few hours of people pointing it out. But yeah, people were in the Discord were talking about it. It was on Twitter, Reddit. Lejeune found out while he was streaming, because he was trying to raid. He had done the raid for a couple hours and then it just disappeared. Mid-year is a sub. I appreciate you, Craig. Think it's possible they might show us something for Avengers at D23, like maybe a real trailer. Yeah. So this is what first piqued my interest when it comes to Winter Soldier. So I was reading this article for the stream the other day for the direct, and they were basically talking about what they expect to see at D23 in terms of games in order of likelihood. So they have Near Locks, Midnight Suns, Jedi Survivor, Lego Star Wars, Marvel's Avengers, and the Amy Hennig Marvel game. So based on their reporting, they think it's pretty much guaranteed that we're going to get something from Marvel's Avengers at D23. They're putting it right up there with Midnight Suns and the Skydance New Media Marvel game, which I thought was really interesting. Now, I thought the Embracer Group was going to announce something big just in general with some kind of partnership with Marvel, and that would be at D23. I didn't think it would be Avengers specifically, but their reporting seems to indicate that we could see some kind of Avengers presence at the actual showcase. So I think it might. So I think if they do, it's going to be promo for 2.6, because that's supposed to be coming soon. It's already on SteamDB, but I would not be surprised if we also got a sneak peek at Bucky. Because remember, because it's not unprecedented. So when this basically happened with Kate Bishop. So when Kate Bishop had the War Table, we got a preview of Hawkeye's Future Imperfect, and that was our first look at Maestro. So in addition, Kate Bishop's DLC, we actually got to see Hawkeye, and he actually was an AI. And they already confirmed that the Winter Soldier, his appearance in the game, is going to be tied in with this AIM storyline about Monica trying to bring back MODOK and the whole cloning lab thing. So I'm thinking either Avengers is going to have something at D23 and give us a teaser of Winter Soldier, or he's going to pop up in a cutscene during 2.6, which is due out later this month. I can definitely see that because they compared it to, we already know he's tied in with the plot, and this is going to be like story content in addition to playable content. So I'm thinking that Winter Soldier could pop up in one of the cutscenes. Like when Beating the Odds came out, we had that bonus cutscene that basically teased Ultron. So I think we could see something like that for Winter Soldier, especially since he's directly connected with the story. Watch them announce the Amazing Spider-Man 3 and Spider-Man 4. That'd be sick. Hopefully we get Armor Wars confirmed. I would be surprised if Armor Wars didn't have some mention. You're just watching Thor: Love and Thunder. Excited to hear about the buffs all characters could be getting. For sure. Every time Korg opened up his mouth in that movie, it was cringe. What's up, Andrew? Please do say some self-realization at the end. They became a joke. Other than that, Thor was a good character, at least. I thought that movie was awful. I thought it was terrible. It was a good storyline for them to adapt, but Taika Waititi was not the right director. Bucky might come in November. I think that's the most likely release date. I wouldn't count on it being any earlier than that. Maybe not even October, because it sounds like they have some other updates that they're trying to get together. I think what'll delay Bucky more than anything is that they want to make sure 2.7 has a little more meat to it. 2.7 so far is just Winter Soldier and Cloning Lab. So I know they want to have that traversal update, which they already confirmed isn't going to make it to 2.6. Ideally, I know they love to have Joint in Progress, which Miller said is currently in testing. So I think they're going to wait as long as possible to make sure they can have everything ready for 2.7. Same day release Spider-Man. Yeah, it's pretty much around what I was expecting. Late June. Something out with flow. Saw reports Saga might not be the director of Thor if they make another one. Yeah, I saw that he might be out. Anything on patrol mode? Just that it's still apparently in development. They have not abandoned it. Miller said if things continue, in terms of the game getting continued support, he'd expect patrol mode to be like a next year thing. But I'm really not even that interested in patrol mode because I've been hearing I was hearing some stuff about what it is behind the scenes, and it doesn't sound good to be honest. And the main thing I wanted is Joint in Progress. So as long as they have Joint in Progress, I honestly don't care. Do you think they will port Spider-Man over to L-Box? I do not. I think Spider-Man will stay on PlayStation in this game. Isn't that the same as the other Gladiator skins for Hawk? So this is the first Gladiator skin that Avengers added for Hawk. The Ragnarok one has not hit the marketplace yet because it's not reset. But yeah, this is the first Gladiator skin they put in. We got like an hour. We got like less than an hour before reset. I think someone said they wanted to play it. Well, hey, what's up, PLA? So I don't think they're gonna have it like Future Imperfect because that was a bigger DLC. But so I don't think we're gonna have an AI Bucky running around. Let me make sure my rate is all right. My rate, yeah, all right. My rate is back. But I think at the very even if he's not at D23, I think Bucky will pop up in a cutscene. Yeah, all the big promos run until the 5th. So quad XP, bonuses, the discount, everything's basically running until the 15th. And the skins, you can claim those skins that they said they're giving away. Captain America, First Avenger, Iron Man 2, and Thor 1. They're giving those away until October 1st. Also, they just announced that both Love and Thunder skins are on sale today as well to celebrate the Disney Plus edition. So if you haven't got MCU Jane yet, or you haven't got MCU Thor, that's going to be on sale today. So you're trying to trade low Iron Man. You gotta keep grinding for the sub piece for Jane. Racer Group got the rights to Lord of the Rings games. Yep, I saw we actually we actually covered that Embracer live stream where they went over their Q1, and it was at 3 o'clock in the morning for me and people on the East Coast. It was a lot. It was actually a lot. I learned a lot about the Embracer Group finance. Do I think there's a chance Miles Morales gets added? I don't. Actually, there's also speaking of Embracer, there was also a more interesting story about the Embracer Group that might tie in with Avengers. Maybe I'll cover it later. But it seems like the Embracer Group's approach to Crystal Dynamics is basically going to be giving them a lot of freedom. They basically own. It was reported that they basically own Tomb Raider now, the actual Crystal Dynamics, and that the Embracer Group is just going to kind of give them a lot of freedom, but just give them some financial support. Spider-Man is finally up to power level 152. Congrats. At 3 a.m. for a bunch of nothing. It was about the friends we made along the way. I'd invite Aqua to play, but he's banned from PlayStation for 7 days. So I think if the Marvel's Avengers is going to continue, it would be interesting if the Embracer Group takes that approach as well. Basically gives them the money to do what they have to do, and just so that they can basically be self-sufficient and own the IP, and then just give them support financially as long as they're delivering. Took way too long to get Spider-Man up that far. What were you doing to get to level up? It'd be pretty getting 150 should be pretty fast. The 175 is the part that can get annoying. Because you know, OLT raid. Buffalo or barbecue wings? Buffalo wings are clearly better, in my opinion. Aqua timeout. Yep. PlayStation officially put Aqua timeout. All that hate speed. Finally caught up. Finally caught up to. He says he didn't do anything this time. And somebody just reported him. I'm skeptical. War zones and hives. Oh, that's going to take forever. Fastest way to look. You're trying to get to 150. You don't want to be playing war zones and hives. You want to be opening chests and buying gear from the vendor. Opening chests and buying gear from the vendor is way faster. Didn't even start the OT, already disconnected. Yeah, once he's 150, that's the fastest play. But getting past 150, then that's just the OLT, the raid, the event. I mean, if you're running a Tachyon event, if you just do the Tachyon event with Spider-Man, you can get him to like 158 right now. You get him to 160 right now, if you haven't done it yet. Spot XP is till the 15th. One more for the OLT. When they say I didn't do anything wrong, it's supposed to be capped. In Aqua's case, it's probably capped. I agree. Aqua's always up to no good. Why did they get rid of 50 shipments? It was a temporary promotion. It wasn't supposed to be a permanent thing. The permanent change to shipment is reducing them from 500 units to 250 units. The 50 units was a temporary promotion that they did for the flashback. So because of the fact that the Iron Man 3 and the Civil War Hawkeye were older, and they were just basically bringing them back for the people that missed it, they did a promotion where they were only 50 instead of they were reduced in price, and you only had to do 50 of them to guarantee it and unlock. They got a new multiverse bid dropping. Yep, we're going after this Avengers stream, we're going to live stream that new multiverse update. Finally, they're dropping the hitbox fix, and they got a new character dropping today as well. So that's going to be fun. Get to test out Gizmo and see if the hitbox system has improved the game or not. Anyone else want to hop in this OLT? We need one more. Drop your PSN in the chat. Wonder what the next shipment skin will be. Hopefully not an L. Hopefully it won't be an L. It'd actually be cool if it was the classic Hawkeye that Miller leaked. I think that would be a phenomenal shipment skin. Either that or I feel like Ultimate Thor, if they do the hammer, I think Ultimate Thor would be in the marketplace. But They do classic Hawkeye for the shipment. I think that'd be fire. I was like, oh yeah, there's a new Black Adam trailer coming to dropping today too. I saw The Rock did a showing. He popped up at a testing and surprised the audience. they had they had a religious experience. It was hilarious. It's a date. The release date is October 21st. What's up, Corey? Did I watch episode of For She-Hulk so you don't have to? I did. I won't spoil it until tomorrow. We're going to cover it on the podcast with myself, Jay Shockblast, and Casual Avenger if there's time. We're going to be talking a lot about D23. But yeah, it was not great as expected at this point, you know. But this was another Wong episode, and they made Wong look like a complete idiot. Of a Black King. Sad that your boy got. I'm surprised that a Black King didn't. If Aqua got hit by PlayStation, I'm surprised a Black King did get. What if a Black King did it? Actually, now it makes sense. I think a Black King got Aqua banned from PlayStation. That's my current theory. What's up, Max Venom? Add Stormbreaker for Thor. This Jane has hammer. So here's the thing. I don't think they should do it unless it's an upgrade for all the heroes. Wong lost weight. Looks a bit fit. He also looks really like tired and disheveled. Looks like he was sleeping on a bench in She-Hulk. What's up, Deeper Depth? I see people ranting about She-Hulk episode 4. You're going to have to be more specific. There are people who rant professionally about She-Hulk every single week. Everybody finally got Aqua on that Young 7 Days suspension. I bet Aqua was playing multiverses and he said one too many slurs.
Welcome to our little remote hideout. Dr. Pym system ahead.
All right, Hank, we're inside. Everything up and running?
Oh, you're in for a treat.
The Wong definitely looked drunk. Definitely could describe it. Yeah, yeah. Basically, I just said he looks like he's been sleeping on a bench, which drunk people have been known to do. That's that weird. The shill in the building. What's up, Lejeune? I'm on your main today. Showing off the gladiator, my gladiator outfit. I'm not finna buy the gladiator, but I got my own.
You've defeated this contingent.
It's good. What's up, Brandon? You just been chatting. Nice MCU Gladiator skin. We were just chatting. I gave my theory about Winter Soldier. I think there's a good chance we see some Winter Soldier this month. You know why they're adding Hawk Ragnar skin? Because people asked for it. Straight up, people were asking for it. We had this very discussion in the chat. Ryan literally himself brought it up when asked about why Hawk doesn't get a lot of skins and MCU skins. It's like, yeah, he doesn't have MCU skins because his MCU look. What was it? You have the Universal look from the Norton one. That was not a MCU film, and it's not clear to even have access to that. And then you have his standard look, which is just with him with ripped pants, longer ripped pants. And then you have the Gladiator look, which they already added. There was another look they added, similar one they added. But people's like, no, they still want the Gladiator Hawk. All right, well, there you go. You got it. Go buy it. What's up, Dreezy? How you doing, Abby? You think we'll get any news today? Not today. Tomorrow is D23. The panel for the Marvel games is at 1 o'clock Pacific time. So if you haven't already, definitely head over to the channel and set a reminder. I got the stream already scheduled. This is going to be a big day for Marvel news tomorrow. Big day. Specifically for Marvel video games. The MCU stuff is Saturday, I think. Which means really super optimistic. I don't think Avengers will showcase anything. So I didn't think so. I thought that we would get something from the announcement from the Embracer Group. But the Durag, which is a credible news and entertainment site, they seem to think that we're going to get something from Marvel's Avengers, which surprised me. I thought we would get an announcement from the Embracer Group. I didn't think we would get like an actual Marvel's Avengers like promo for like any of their content. But they seem to think I was surprised they thought it was basically a lock. Like they ranked how likely certain stuff would pop up for the Marvel and Star Wars showcase, and they put Marvel's Avengers right next to the Amy Hennig Skydance Marvel game and Midnight Suns. And it does make sense. I think they would show 2-6 for sure because it's so close. Like it's in the Steam DB already. So it would make sense if they're going to show that. And maybe give a tease of Winter Soldier. Quad XP ends on the 15th. Why Jane Foster doesn't have any outfits? Jane Foster is not a very old Marvel character. Jane Foster is very new to the comics. So because of that, she doesn't actually have that many looks. She only has pretty much the one look from she only has one MCU appearance. And she didn't change costumes multiple times. And she hasn't been in the comics that long. Please say hi to you. What's up, Orc? Azul, how you doing? How do you hold the rock? You have to dodge first. If you dodge first, he'll keep it. Otherwise, it'll break apart. You want a Black Panther Stark tech? I don't think it needs one. I'm more so concerned that it won't look good, but we'll see. Yeah, that kind of risky for the showcase. Why would it be? I don't think it'd be risky. No. Chance to show off Marvel's Avengers. Show people the game's still alive. Maybe get some new players coming in. Especially if they're going to tease Winter Soldier. Like D23 is going to be huge. Like I don't see the downside if they have the opportunity to secure a spot at D23, they'd actually be insane to turn it down. Like they have a new DLC dropping this month. They're trying to impress the Embracer group. If they can, yeah, absolutely, they should be there. Okay, have the Darkhold, the throw expand on Hawkeye crazy. Imagine if they lower the cooldown for major artifacts. That'd be actually insane. How do you level up so fast? Exclamation mark level up in the chat. I have a video showing you how to level up your power level, farm XP so you can level up your skill points and then your champion point. Exclamation mark level up in the chat. What's up, Cecilia? You get good gear by playing the missions that mainly give out the best gear. So events is, once again, take advantage of the events. Like I've been saying, the events are great, especially if you don't like playing with other people, but for the most part, but also just because of the gear that you have access to. But in general, the best places to get gear are the Omega level threat, the raid, the priority missions, vaults, villain sectors, and you can also find some good stuff at the gear vendors at the various outposts, and just by opening chests randomly. Is that the new skin? That's the funny thing, it's not. This is the old Gladiator skin. Can't remember, this, I think this came out in 2021. Yeah, the new skin ain't even in the marketplace yet. I want to see how many people notice. This isn't the MC one. Hope they change Last Avenger standard to make it worth playing. I don't think they can. I think they should just focus on making new missions. Like, at the end of the day, the Last Avenger Standing, the problem with it is that, like, sure, it's not very rewarding, but it's a high. It's just the peak of repetitiveness. This is coming from the old team, where first the only end-game content was Last Avenger Standing, which was a 14-floor hive, and then they added the Mega Hive, which was five or six floors of hives that you had to play 8 times. Like, the problem itself is just the mission type. Like, they're just hives. They need to get away from the hives and make some interesting missions, and also make them rewarding. Your glitch. Surprise, surprise. Yeah, it's 12:30 right now, so we still like 12:38 right now, so we're like 20 minutes from reset. Gauntlet was 8 parts, 6 floors each. Yep. Ended up cutting them down to 4. Oh, looks like you two, Toby, got the glitch. Working as intended. So we're basically stuck here unless he closes app. That's crazy. Yep, rip. This is why I'm interested in Winter Soldier, not necessarily in Cloning Lab. Like if they're gonna do more multiplayer stuff, they really gotta add joining progress. How long did it take you to get the guy roll for Jane? Couple, I think like an hour. Literally an hour. I was farming the guy roll with Jane for an hour, and I got it.
I almost feel bad for these guys. Almost.
Don't know why there isn't much hype. There's a decent amount of hype. It's just that Bucky isn't an A-list hero. But there's decent hype. It's just that people already knew he was coming thanks to Miller. We already got the blog update, so people are basically just waiting for more news. So on day 7, still no gyro. If I was streaming, it would have took 15 hours. That's also true. Every time I try to stream and farm something, never get it. But yeah, once we get some actual, once they start promoting Winter Soldier again, the hype will come back around. It always does, pretty much. People just come with new content. Did I get Kate's guy roll? Yes, it did. Yeah, my prediction is Bucky. I think Bucky will be shown this month, either at D23 or as part of a cutscene in the new Monica Warzone. But his actual release date, I'm not expecting until like November. What's up, Jinx? Happy Thursday. The bracelet deal finished a couple. The bracelet deal completed like a couple weeks ago. Like a week or two ago. They just haven't announced what they're doing with Marvel, but the deal already closed. How do you farm a god rolls? You have to be able to create a backup save. So that you can do the objective over and over again. If you're not on PlayStation, this is very hard to do. If you're on PlayStation, it's very easy. Your birthday is in November, so that would be a great birthday. Yeah. Bucky Barnes having a birthday in November, and Bucky Barnes coming to Avengers in November. Yeah, but so far, only thing we know is that 2.6 is coming out this month, and Bucky will be out before the end of the year. I'm more interested in the traversal update. I'm really curious to see what they do with traversal. When AJ was here yesterday, I was giving feedback about different stuff, about what I'd want to see with the traversal. So I hope they definitely are able to give Hawk a boost to its jumping. Fixes are stacked. Traversal update has no release date. They just said that the only thing they confirmed about traversal is that it's not coming this month. How are the Sixers stacked? The last thing I saw was that they got, what, Montrezl Harrell as their backup center. And they already signed PJ Tucker and Daniel House. Pros update probably release him a Bucky. Yeah, that would be my guess. They're gonna want that update, that Bucky update, to be more than just cloning labs and Bucky. So if they can have the traversal update ready by then, that'd be dope. Even popular haters come back to this game. Yep, Godslave came back. Bro, it's all cap, bro. They literally just do it for clout. All these people that hate the game, that attack people for playing the game, that say it sucks, it's dead, all that. They literally play it more than you do, probably. Sixers looking tough. I mean, on paper they look good as long as Joel Embiid is healthy and James Harden is actually in shape. All big ifs. And if PJ Tucker can avoid losing a step, since he is like really old. Also, I hope Matisse Thybulle develops the jump shot. He would be insane if he could shoot. What's up, Kate Bishop? All these Marvel characters popping up in here. What's up, Mike? Just doing some Avenging. Talked a little bit about what I'm expecting for D23. Do you think you should change all your heroes to endgame skins? I mean, if you want. Personally, I'm not a fan of all the endgame skins. Thor's is cool. Iron Man's is really good. Widow's, it's the hair. Don't hate Hawkeyes. Thor's look the Hawks looks terrible. Big Dick's down bad for not getting. I don't think that they're down bad for. I mean, they're down bad for planning to get Donovan Mitchell and failing to do so. But I don't think they're necessarily down bad because they didn't get Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell's a very good player, but I think he's a bit overrated. I don't think them adding Mitchell, even now, the one thing working in their favor is that Mitchell actually wanted to go there, but pairing him with Jalen Brunson, I don't think that was going to do anything. Him being on the Cavs is a much better basketball fit. Love and Thunder on Disney Plus today. Yep. When is Winter Soldier? soon, as in sometime this year, probably.
Nice work back there. It all makes
Big
sense.
Hulk Miles was wrong.
AIM's efforts must be countered at every turn.
That too,
Keep fighting the good fight.
for sure. And if they would just change the character model, I think that'd be cool for some of his skins. Like Tyrese Maxey. Yeah, Tyrese Maxey is like, if they have success, it'll be a big part of that will be Tyrese Maxey. He legitimately outplayed Harden for most of the year. Tyrese Maxey is going to be a star. Am I buying that Hawk skin today? Wow, I already have it. I'm already wearing it. I don't have FOMO for this particular Hawk skin because I already have a Gladiator Hawk skin. I don't need one that's a different color. Yeah, he should definitely be leaner and more ripped. So I'm not a fan of the current. There's go. Have we collect those 3 skins? Knicks were smart to pass on Mitchell. The media will have you say he lost out. Nero's not going to go up the farm to get him. Yeah, I mean the Knicks are. I think the Knicks still are trash, but I don't think they are going to. I don't think in the long run they're going to be worse off. I think Mitchell was a perfect fit with Cleveland and what they're doing and how they have their roster constructed. I don't think Mitchell would have worked out. Well, I mean, he would have put up some numbers. Sure, I don't think they would have been that efficient. Man, it's rich in every game. Like we got 8 minutes into reset. Want to claim my free skin. Actually, I will get one of them, yeah, because I didn't buy Iron Man 2. So I actually will get a free skin. Have I seen the CGI trailer? Yeah. I've been playing this game since the beta. What's up, Donnie? Chillin'. What are the gear perks on the Jengar rule? Alright, so for those that don't know the lingo, whenever they say God roll, we're basically talking about the storm set gear that comes with the Tachyon Surge perk. If you see someone says God roll, someone says they're farming the God roll, they're looking for the tachyon gear. It's the storm set gear. The storm set gear dropped from the Tachyon Anomaly event. It dropped from the Tachyon Rift missions, and it drops from the OLT at the end, and you can also get it from Monica. So whenever they say God roll, they're basically talking about the combination of having targeted buff, which can drop on the slot 2 or proficient buff. Because since all the storm set comes with the Tachyon Surge perk, having targeted buff on top of that gives you that's basically the 2 best damage buffs in the game on top of each other. So whenever we're talking about God roll, we're just talking about usually a range character getting a slot 2 on getting a range piece to drop as part of the storm set that has targeted buff as the top perk. That is the main thing. Now, if it's as long as it has the targeted buff, that's like the base. Now the middle perk and the stats, whether or not that's makes it a god tier, that's going to depend on your character. But bare minimum has to be targeted buff. If it says targeted buff, you're on the right track. Now it's character specific outside of that. If you're a ranged character, you want to see precision and valor. If you're a melee character, you want to see might. But realistically, the best role for stats is just might, precision, and valor, just because it covers all the bases. That's what you want. That's what you want to go for at the end of the day. Now the middle perk, that will depend on your character. For example, Iron Man, you might be a repulsor Iron Man, you might be a rocket or a laser Iron Man. So your god roll will want to include whatever weapon you primarily use. So it's character specific. For Thor, both Thors, you want ranged power attack instead of pinned. But that's pretty much. It is always possible to play Avengers with me, as long as you're on PlayStation. Yeah, the raid gear doesn't have targeted spark. None of the sets have targeted spark or targeted buff, but raid gear does have faultless buff. But targeted buff you're only going to get on an exotic form from the Tachyon.
That was embarrassing. For them. For you, very impressive.
How you doing, Kevin? Rebranded as Cobra Gamer X. Dix would have been in the same predicament as Carmelo Anthony deal, where he get his numbers. They couldn't add around him because they gave it too much. Yeah, pretty much. You want Fat Thor? Ugh. Lethal Vibranium Conduit. Great perk. Not a great tech. Yeah, they gave. All right, about time for reset. We got a free skin to claim in about a minute. I think they probably will add Fat Thor at some point, to be honest. I think they're eventually going to add Fat. If they added Iron Man with the Infinity Gauntlet, I think they're going to add Fat Thor. I can see it. Somewhere down the line. If they're farming for additional endgame skins they can make. Because there's still a couple they can do from endgame. They still haven't done the time travel set, which I'm surprised, honestly. I'm very surprised they have not done the time travel set. But they've got 2 different Fat Thors they could do. They could do the Fat Thor in the endgame outfit or Fat Thor when they first found him. And they could also do Smart Hawk. But I'm very surprised they still haven't done the time travel set. Magic Hawk glasses. Alright. Reset time. Let's claim these free skins. Well, literally just the one. So I got the pinpoint for Kate. For Kate, I have the pinpoint. I have the pinpoint minor artifact, vibranium minor artifact. I just don't like that I have it on with might and proficiency. I want to refarm him and get one that has precision and valor. Cop this freeness. There's the Hawk. Love and Thunder skins are now half off. Part of the Disney Plus promotion. Here's the Gladiator Hawk. Ragnarok. Here's what I'm rocking out with. It's nice, accurate. I already have a Gladiator one. Here's my free skin. So you get Iron Man 2. Just been logging into the game. You get Iron Man 2. Okay. I think they're going to do it. Are they going to do it like weekly? All right. So it looks like they're going to do it weekly instead of all at once. So Captain America, the first Avenger, is supposed to be another one that you're going to get for free. And Thor 1. Oh, actually, they gave me 2. So I got Thor 1. Where's my cap skin? Where's my free cap skin? Hold up. Let me check the vlog. Pretty sure they said free cap skin, right? I know they said free cap skin. Which one was it? Captain America's outfit inspired by Marvel Studios' Captain America. I have Endgame. I have Infinity War. I have Captain America's outfit from Marvel Studios' The Avengers. And that's it. Marvel Studios' Captain America is still locked. They hope they got They got me, chat. They owe me a free Captain America skin. They didn't give me a free cap. They didn't give me my free Cap skin. Holy. They said it was a login bonus as part of the promotion. They gave you the first Avenger movie Captain America. So they put the wrong thing in the blog. All right, so I think I see what happened. So either they messed up and gave us the wrong Captain America skin, or they meant to give us the first Avenger Captain America skin and put the wrong one in the blog. I'm thinking that they gave us the wrong one because if you follow the theme, they gave us solo movie skins. Iron Man 2, Thor 1, Captain America 1. I think they intended to give us Captain America 1, and they accidentally gave us Avengers 1 cap. Avengers 1 cap is better. Yeah, but I already have Avengers cap. I wanted first Avengers cap. I don't want the thing that I already have. I want the other one. Ain't no way. They got me, chat. I was like 3 free skins? Okay. Nope, got me. So you from last night? Get the Edward skin? That's crazy. Yeah, the skin. It's a part as part of the second anniversary. You're supposed to log in and get free skin and get 3 free skins: Thor 1, Iron Man 2, and Captain America, the first Avenger. But it looks like they instead gave everyone Captain America from the first Avengers movie. I feel cheated. It's free, so I don't care. But still, it is a bad look when they have these miscommunications and issues. It's like double check, make sure. Like if they meant to give us the first Avenger movie cap, fine. But you put one thing in the blog. Oh yeah, I wanted to farm. I wanted to do a little god roll farming actually. So everyone that's just coming in, if you log into the game, you will get 3 free skins, assuming that you don't already own them. All right, chat. You get Thor from the first movie. Iron Man 2. And the blog says that you'll get this Captain America skin. But they actually give you this one. I don't know if they meant to give you this one and they put the wrong thing in the blog, or they meant to give us the other one and something got crossed, something got mixed up. But those are the skins you're supposed to get from just logging in. I said I'm not going to get too bent out of shape about it because at the end of the day, they're free skins that I wasn't going to buy them anyway in the marketplace. So I just basically got 2 free skins for logging in. So it's just always funny when they just fumble just simple stuff like that. just a simple handoff. We throw this on. So that's the free cap one that I already own. Reddit already noticed the cap skin. I bet. Reddit don't play when it comes to Avenger skins. It was like, what? Free skins? You gave us the wrong one? They ain't playing around, bro. They want their free skin. I'm mad at least I got 2. I'm not complaining. I think it's just funny. They put the wrong thing in the blog, but I'm not complaining. You log in right now. You get 3 free skins. I'm not mad. 2 well, if you already, depends on how many you own. But yeah. The reason why I didn't get the Iron Man 2 is because I actually thought both were ugly. I thought the Thor and the Iron Man 2 looked ugly. But I did think the first Avenger cap looked clean. I just didn't want to buy it. So I am a little salty about that one. The first cap skin is good, for sure. That's why I bought it from the first Avengers movie. But the first Avenger cap skin is clean too, so I'm kind of salty I didn't get that. Quad XP lasts until September 15th. The 3 events end next week. Quad XP ends next week. You have until October 1st to log in and claim the free skins. No official date yet. Yep, still like I said before, it's September. You're not going to get an official date for Bucky at the beginning of September, but I do think we could get a sneak peek at Bucky in terms of what he looks like at a D23, possibly even promotion for patch 2.6, which apparently is on the table. But I think we're definitely going to see Winter Soldier. Not definitely, but I think there's a good chance we're going to see Winter Soldier in a cutscene for the Monica Warzone coming this. She-Hulk is like, I don't know what they're doing with She-Hulk. Nope, didn't get it. I tried. I think I'm gonna farm that one later. I think I'll farm minor artifact for Kate or Spidey. Yeah, we'll do Spidey. You're supposed to get new skins when you log into the game. Obviously, if you already own the skins, you're not going to get them, but all you have to do is log into the game. And they should be in your inventory. How's Spider-Man? Swinging is a little wonky, but I have fun with him. He's very powerful. With that drone. And is a master of the takedown. So I have the perfect minor artifact if I was doing melee. I need a better roll on pinpoint. Same for Kate Bishop. Do I think Quicksilver could be in the game? Could, yeah. Will, probably not. In the next year or two. Character like Quicksilver, not something they'd add based on their current strategy. That's something like if the game gets increase in money and team size, and they can start adding more and more heroes. That's something maybe further down the line. Multiverse release get up. Yep, we got the stream scheduled already. As soon as this is over, we're gonna switch over to multiverses, and I'm gonna test out the new update. Didn't get any free skins. If you didn't get any free skins, it's because you already own them. They're not prime skins. It's literally just free skins that you get for logging into the game. It's for the 2nd anniversary promotion. So if you already own Iron Man 2, Thor 1, and first Avengers Captain America, then you're not going to notice anything. They should be there. They should be there if you don't own them. Make sure that you if you've already been on the game, make sure you log out, like close app, close back in, because once reset hits, sometimes stuff doesn't update if you're already in the game. So if ever reset happens and you don't see something that's supposed to happen at reset, make sure you've actually logged out and logged back in. What's up, James? Appreciate you. About to give up on the game piece. Never give up. Need payload for your cape, Mike? Alright. They had a new resource that lets you get popular gear from a new vendor. Easier to do a lateral transfer stat. That would be great. That cat's eye again at the vendor is alright. Got him. Got the gyro for Hawkeye, proficient cluster, valor intensity precision. That is indeed a god roll for Hawkeye.
My never be a match for Wakanda.
It says you need to pay for the skins.
For the Avengers.
Did you close the app and open it back up? It could be a bug, but make sure you do that first. Saints Row review. That will require me to buy Saints Row, which I'm definitely not doing. That. Pinpoint. I want valor and precision. And pinpoint. So that says don't give up. Take you 5 hours to farm that gyro. I mean, I say don't give up from experience. I've gotten this god roll on so far 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 characters. So I understand the grind. I understand how repetitive it is. If you really want it, don't give up. You'll get it eventually. Who's the better overall actor between Johnny Depp and Leonardo DiCaprio? I'd say Leonardo. I'd say Johnny Depp has more. I'd say he has more variety, but I feel like lately Johnny Depp has just been playing basically just been playing Jack Sparrow for the last 20 years, and I feel like Leonardo DiCaprio is a really good actor, but he's mainly just playing Leonardo DiCaprio. So I guess I give the edge to Johnny Depp, especially because he gets so immersive in these roles.
Keep me in coffee and check out what I've got for sale.
But they're both kind of playing themselves. Cat Eye. Oh, I know this one. This is the recolor. This is the recolor of her comic book one. Oop, new James nameplate.
Isn't that one amazing? So worth it. We gotta look great on you. Back to work. I'm making something I can back later.
Hey there.
Have a fixed Jane's cosmetic. Still can't access her main suit. Then no. They have not. They haven't even addressed it as far as I could tell. Have my stream got the nights? Yep, been covering it on the channel. So definitely check out my coverage so far if you haven't already. Comes out next month. Been 6 days and it's only set target above once. Holy. That's some tough luck. But how many hours have you put in? That's the question. It's across 6 days, but how many hours have you put in? It's not like you're doing it like 24 hours each day.
Close forces have a parade traipsing through Wakandan territory. I thought you could be
The new Black Panther movie comes out in November.
I will send you the exact location.
So if you like farm for like an hour at a time or 30 minutes, across multiple days, it'll seem like a lot, but it's not. The trailer? I mean, you mean a new trailer? I heard they already dropped the trailer before. So, I did hear, though, that we might get some new footage from the movie. Because we already got the trailer. But I did hear we're supposed to get some new footage from Wakanda Forever. Well, I think of the Hawk skin. I mean, it's Gladiator Hawk. How many times have we talked about Gladiator Hawk on stream? I was basically telling Hawk mains the main reason you hadn't seen a lot of MCU Hawk stuff is because Hawk doesn't sell a lot of skins, and a lot of the stuff he has in the MCU, there's already a variation of it in the game. I was just showing people earlier, like I already have the Gladiator skin that they released like over a year ago. Part of me thinks that they legitimately didn't plan on having MCU skins for a while, and so they start releasing like knockoff MCU skins that kind of look like the MCU counterpart. They definitely did that for Hulk, Cap, and Iron Man. And then they finally got the MCU skins. But it's particularly crazy for Hulk. That's the main reason one of the main reasons I didn't get it. So I'm like, I don't want to buy another Gladiator skin for Hulk. Have I talked to Godslave? Wow, I talked to. They both blocked me on Twitter. I've definitely not talked to them since they blocked me on Twitter. Weirdly, they don't like to talk to people who don't agree with them. If you don't agree with everything they say, they will block you. Just like any emotionally secure person would do. Of course. You think I would be on the same side with someone who makes bug compilation videos and attacks members of the community and who beat up his ex-girlfriend? That's kind of insulting. yeah, no, like people. I think the problem is some people will find a Kaio video and they'll see that he's making a video about some controversy from Avengers or some bugs, and they'll be like, "Oh yeah, I agree with that." Yeah, that's the problem. Anybody can make those points. Pretty much everyone like me who's just, honest, has made those points. It's just that he'll take that and he'll extend that to attacking people personally. Like Godslave in particular, like Godslave spends like all his time, even when he was just covering Future Revolution, he spent all his time being a reply guy, attacking people on Twitter, lying about them. Like they make videos about content creators. Like like God's like Kyle made videos about Lejeune. He made videos about Miller. It's like they're everything I stand against. They're like peak toxic culture in gaming. They're everything that's wrong with gaming communities. They ruin it for the rest of us. People like Godslave and Kyle ruin it, and the shills, they ruin it for normal gamers like me. Like, because of them, you can't have a healthy dialogue a lot of the time. Because on one side, you'll have a Clout Slave or a Kyle who are just like, dead game, shills, blah, 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 you suck. I hate devs, blah, blah, blah. Ball slurper. And then on the other side, you have the shills that are like, that'll tell you to stop spreading hate just for making a suggestion. He'll go more hours, and he legit has like 4,000 hours in the game. To be up there, X. Kyle. I sound like Godslave. I sound nothing like Godslave. I can sound like Godslave. You just gotta be very loud. Another lazy game and lazy recolors. Like, what even is this? This is garbage. It's garbage. Don't let the shills tell you otherwise. It's garbage. It's garbage.
That was embarrassing. For them. For you, very impressive.
See, he back on Avengers for clout? Of course. Because no, it's because those Future Revolution views dried up. Because Future Revolution is basically a dead game. Anything about Bucky? Not yet, but check back tomorrow. My current theory is that we're going to see something at D23 or in the Monica update. I think they're going to have a cutscene or something, giving us a preview of Bucky.
No, it seems for the Avengers. Thank you for stopping them.
Kyle's voice for Wrestler stream? No way. All right, Dustin. What's up, Demir? The Kyle voice. This man definitely watch. This man definitely watches some his Kyle videos. That's probably the main reason you watch it. You just turned on. You probably just turned it on and heard him say, "Hello, beta testers," and then just clicked off the video. You didn't hear the rest. You didn't hear the rest of it. Any idea what the most recent Iron Man skin is? The last one they released? Was Endgame with the snap. That was the last 400 plus damage with Gizmo at level 1. Summer skin. I forgot about those. The snap and the summer. Summer was probably most recent. I can't wait to test out Gizmo and this new hitbox system. Overall grade of this game. I mean, when this game launched, it was like a 4 or 3. Now it's like a 6. Appreciate your stop by. Very big service here. Leg day. Imagine going to the gym. I'm trying to get the God roll again. Like it looks like a tank in this game. But they compared Bucky, not wisely, mind you, but they said they compared him to Cap and Widow. I could definitely see him being kind of tanky because he's like Cap, he's a super soldier, plus he's got the metal arm, and Cap's pretty tanky. So I definitely think they're going to incorporate a little bit of that, make him tough, durable, strong. That he's got the range. Elevate says to Cryo. Cryo. I love that nickname for him. Give me the God roll.
Okay, Commander. How can we help?
Perfect timing.
I just need one more God roll, and then I can retire until Winter Soldier comes out. Once I get this Tachyon God roll for Spider-Man, I can chill until Bucky.
En route now. With your help, we can take over that base and reclaim everything AIM stole from us.
The Queen Elizabeth passed away. I saw she was in critical condition or something on trending. So I guess it's official now. Oh, rest in peace. Yep. Yeah, she was apparently she was like in emergency care this morning. Before I started streaming, I saw it trending. Oh, there goes Queen Elizabeth is gone.
Once you strike, you'll have to move fast. Their alarm system will
God save the Queen.
Everyone get in position. Ready. Awaiting your signal.
Hostile spotted. Approaching security checkpoint now.
Take him out.
Roger that, Commander.
Got some British people in the stream. So I imagine this is different for you guys compared to how it is for us Americans or people elsewhere. Because we don't really have anything like that. I guess for us it'd be the equivalent of like a former president passing away, because we don't have a monarchy system. Kind of sad you grew up over there a bit. Yasin Bey, aka Most Def. Appreciate that sub. Welcome to the Durag gang. I still prefer Most Def. he's always gonna be Most Def to me. I respect the rebrand though. She's like 200 years old. True. Who all has God rules? Everybody except Black Panther and Kamala. Must have been living in the 60s with the President JFK getting assassinated live on TV. Right. Yeah, the 60s were wild for a lot of reasons. you had Martin Luther King and JFK getting assassinated. You had whites only water fountains. It was a crazy time to be alive. The fastest way to gain XP is right now. Well, if you're just trying to farm it, just quad XP. So everything you're doing is just going to gain you a lot of XP. But if you're just trying to farm it, exclamation mark level up in the chat if you want to see a full demonstration. But you're just going to go to the villain sector, go inside on the eastern seaboard, go inside the building, defeat the elite enemy, and reload checkpoint, and do it again. Time to play some Sex Pistols. All right.
We'll need to hit the security checkpoint first and clear it out. Once you strike, you'll have to move
Fun
fast.
fact, in the comics, Winter Soldier assassinate hit JFK.
Ready. Awaiting your signal.
It wasn't his fault though.
Approaching security checkpoint now.
He wasn't himself.
Roger that, Commander.
JFK was a mutant. Was that the justification?
Approaching security checkpoint now.
He just seemed. I don't think he was a mutant. The man just liked to get laid. Man was getting all the girls. What's up, D Nice? Come on, there we go. Sounds like he was the man. I mean, not to his wife. I'm sure his wife felt very differently. Targeted invulnerability. Almost. Quad XP is until next week. September 15th. General went through all the JFK family like the black market on Friday. General got I think definitely someone got rid of her. I think she was messing with the wrong person and they got rid of her to keep her quiet. Or she knew too much. outfit. She went through a lot of powerful men. She must have heard something. I think they took her out. That's my conspiracy. That's my conspiracy. I try not to get too deep into the conspiracy theories because I know a lot. Most of them are BS. I try to, but if something just makes sense based on what I've seen in historical precedent, I'm like, yeah, that just makes sense. Love conspiracy theories. Yeah. Like for the longest, it was a conspiracy theory that the government killed Martin Luther King, and then we found out it's actually true. So that's why when people dismiss conspiracy theories, I'm like, you just don't pay enough attention. you're sleepwalking. Something that's a conspiracy theory will probably finally find out is true in like 6 months to a couple years. Which Captain America skin did we get for free? The one I'm wearing right now. The blog says the first Avenger, but it's apparently only rewarding people with this. His family sued the government. Yeah, there was a lawsuit, court case, and the findings were that I think the FBI specifically was responsible. Of course, nothing actually happened to anybody. About that in the sale last Thursday. Rip. Freaking do the same takedown, you idiot.
Approaching security checkpoint now.
Take him out.
Roger that, Commander.
Peace Corona 5G theories. Avengers, 5G sound, yeah. I mean, that's the thing. You can say like flat Earth isn't true, but a lot of stuff that especially if the media or the government says, oh, that's definitely not true, it's probably true. You just like I remember for decades, Alex Jones was talking about how the elites, these really rich and powerful people, had like a private island, and they were abusing young girls, and they would fly people out to this private island, and they would abuse girls, and it was just this whole big trafficking thing with the most powerful people. And people were like, oh, Alex Jones, you're crazy, you don't know what you're talking about. And then the Epstein story broke. I was just like, oh, well, shit. Alex Jones was right. But that's legitimately what he was saying for years. And people thought he was crazy. They said, oh, that's a conspiracy theory. There's no way rich and powerful people are abusing young girls on a private island. What is that? So before you think you know something, assume you don't. Almost had it. People in the 60s didn't like change, and for them to stop the change, they had to stop the person. Yep, had to get rid of Martin Luther King, had to get rid of Malcolm X. The methods have changed lately in the technology era, but yeah, back then, if they wanted to shut you up, they just kill you. They was just killing people left and right. They sent people after the especially the civil rights movement. They sent people after the Black Panthers. It was nuts. That's why you should always assume the government does not have your best interest at heart. No matter what they say on TV, no matter if they're saying things you agree with, understand that
Okay, Commander.
these people are not your friends.
Timing.
Alex Jones snuck in a camera to the real life equivalent of Port Owls one time. It was wild. Be really famous. Oh, I remember it. Yeah, the Bohemian Grove. I remember that video. Yeah, they were literally worshiping a giant owl statue.
I've got operatives en route now. With your help,
I remember that video.
claim everything AIM stole from us.
Came out years ago.
You'll be the first wave.
Yeah,
My agents
rich
will
people are
follow
weird,
to
bro.
secure the base as you make your way through.
He does some weird stuff. Now 11 in a couple of days. You look how it feels apparently. It's actually become a meme at this point.
First and clear it out.
The whole Alex Jones was right thing,
Their alarm system will bring
because
everyone get in position.
there's just a bunch of stuff that just in recent years in particular that Alex Jones has been talking about that just ended up coming true.
Approaching security.
He's obviously wrong about a lot of stuff. Most notably Sandy Hook. But a bunch of stuff he predicted just ended up being right. And it made people like reevaluate how they view conspiracy theories. That's why I just say keep an open mind. Do I believe that we're not aliens? I definitely believe in aliens. I think the odds of there not being aliens is astronomical. I think they're 100% aliens. Like, the universe is way too big.
Approaching security checkpoint now.
Take him out.
Roger that, Commander.
You see one? Like, I haven't seen it yet. Like, I've seen some stuff in like declassified files and leaked files that sound like aliens have already been visiting and like certain high level people are in contact with them. So I definitely think they also have made contact already. But I can't 100% vouch for it because I haven't seen it. I mean, I've seen evidence of ghosts, so that's why I'm definitely not going to be skeptical of aliens. Just because of how big space is. Like, people don't really appreciate the scale. But I think the government's definitely been in contact with extraterrestrials. Definitely. You gotta say a bunch of BS along with the truth. People think he's crazy. Genius. I don't know how genius it is. It got him banned from social media. And a massive lawsuit on top of that. Humans aren't real. It feels like it sometimes. Do you think those are documents that Trump stole? The government documents there that the FBI is talking about? No, I don't think it's related to aliens or anything. Also, he's the president. He can literally declassify anything he wants. Presidents don't have to steal documents. They can literally just say, I'm taking them. They're declassified. That's how the law works. They can just say, oh, I want this declassified. It's weird, but that's how the law works. They can just have classified documents. You say I've seen evidence of ghosts? I have. I've been in a room with ghosts before. What's up, Captain? I've seen undeniable evidence of ghosts. So that's mainly why I believe that.
How can we help?
Perfect timing.
I don't believe in ghosts only because you never seen one, but you feel like at night someone's watching you. Probably because you have a stalker. You probably went on a date with somebody, and they've been following you ever since.
En route now. With your help, we can take over that base and reclaim everything AIM stole from us.
The aliens don't come to Earth as much because they're not trying to deal with humans.
Secure the base as you
I feel like there are aliens that are monitoring us and just like keeping tabs on our progress as we develop. Like we be like basically think of how we look at animals and like insects, how we study them and interact with them.
We'll need to hit the security
It'd be kind of like that. It's like, oh, look at these you know, primitive, you know, species.
Ready. Awaiting your signal.
Oh look, they have nuclear power, you know, that sort of thing.
Approaching security checkpoint now.
Take him out.
Roger that, Commander.
How do you get a power level increase? Exclamation mark level up in the chat. But in the movies, aliens always either eat, hunt, or use us humans for breeding. Because movies are dumb. But also, because of the structure of human storytelling, a movie requires you to have a protagonist and an antagonist. So if the movie is about aliens, it's usually about, they usually make the aliens the antagonists and the humans the protagonists who have to overcome. Realistically, if a super intelligent alien species came to Earth and as an invasion, like there'd be nothing we can actually do about it. There would be no sciencing up there'd be no fighting back, there'd be no sciencing up a way. Like the problem is a lot of movies, they think we're like they think aliens are like us. They think they have the same drives that we do, you know, to violence and conquering. They don't envision that these aliens would have evolved past like petty things like imperialism and resource scarcity. They assume they're just like us, but a little bit more advanced. If they're a species that has discovered how to travel like back through the universe, through the galaxies, like beyond light speed, they don't need to eat us or take our resources. Have I read the I have not read Invincible yet. I only watched the show. So I think we're living in a simulation. It feels like it. Sometimes I'll be reading the news. I'm like, oh, this gotta be a simulation. All right, we're about to switch over to multiverses because I want to try out this new patch. So we're gonna switch over. I'll see y'all in a minute. I'm Sadot the Gamer.